We saved the best for last. And if anyone in the points and miles world is thinking about Tokyo, I'm sure you can guess where it was. We stayed at the Park Hyatt Tokyo for our final 2 nights, and it was so good. I'm glad we saved it for the end because it gave us something to look forward to. And unlike the St. Regis, where we had such high expectations, the Park Hyatt exceeded these even further. The hotel is so good. If you can find availability, book it. This is the hotel.
Okay.
For anyone who's not familiar, this hotel, it was already one of the best, uses for high points in the world. But it closed, and it had been closed for 19 months for renovations, and just opened in December. We went in January.
You
So
were
they were
like
about
right there at the beginning, right after it
yeah,
reopened. That's
not
awesome.
even 100%. They were, I think they said 60% back in occupancy, but there was no signs of construction or anything. One of the biggest concerns people had was, oh, it's gonna lose its charm or whatever. I had not been there before, but from what I've read and from what I saw, they did a really nice job of keeping the charm and keeping, the originality of the building and everything that people loved about it before, but just gave it a refresh. The rooms are really nice. Tech where you need it, not where you don't. The room was tied for the best toilet. If you go to Japan,
always good to
you're
know.
going to be very impressed with the toilets, the Toto
I've heard,
toilets.
yeah.
So between this and the Waldorf, they had the same toilet with the same controls and
Okay.
the seat that opens up and closes by itself and lights and sounds. It's just very nice. So we paid 40,000 high points per night. Obviously, on each end of our stay, there were rooms available for 35,000. Didn't have too much flexibility there. So we paid 40,000 points per night, and that was money well spent, points well spent. I received a guest of honor certificate, so that meant I got globalist benefits. We received an upgrade to a larger room, breakfast for everyone, even the kids, no upcharges, and a 4 p.m. late checkout, which is incredible because our flight was at 7, so that just worked out perfectly. Check in, they escort you, of course, everyone does. Take you all the way up to the 41st floor, I think, something like that, for the check-in. Then walk you all the way back to the building, and you sit down and do all the paperwork and welcome glass of champagne, walk you up to the room, explain how everything works. It was just really nice. Our room had a view of Mount Fuji, which apparently, so nice. You can't see Mount Fuji year round. And in the summer, I guess the way that the air is, it's just harder to see. But we were there in the winter, and it was a clear day, and it's just an incredible way to wake up and just have Mount Fuji out your window. So that was really cool.
Okay, so Park Hyatt Tokyo, definitely one you want to hit. Are you writing a review for the site?
I am. I'm working on it
Okay.
right now, so it should be
Cool.
live, hopefully, or at least done by the time we we publish this episode. But for anyone who's saving this kind of hotel as a bucket list, this can be your destination if you want to. I mean, there's a incredible hotel pool on the 42nd floor, rooftop jazz bar. We had dinner at Kozu, which is like their contemporary Japanese restaurant, and it was like so nice. I felt bad for the kids because I didn't realize how nice it was going to be. We did like the preset menu, and it came with champagne and wine and tastings for me and my wife. And the kids are over here like, how many courses are coming? They had a kids menu, but it was udon, and the kids did great. I was very impressed with them, and they behaved themselves. But I could, every time a course came out, they're like, when are you guys gonna be done? But it was like our only moment. That was our only really fancy meal. We did a lot of, ramen and sushi with the kids, but this is our only like nice meal. So we were enjoying it. It was fun. But the breakfast, if you're a globalist or if you get a guest of honor, I think it was the best breakfast I've had at a hotel.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
10 out of 10 on our first day. I didn't know if it was because, I was a podcaster or if I was a globalist or whatever.
You're getting recognized in Japan there, Chris. I'm sure.
We walked down, and the problem is the service is so good.
Yeah.
You feel like you're a VIP no matter who you are. And so we walked down there. It was like we were almost at the end of breakfast service. It ends at whatever, 10:30. We got there at 10. And I tell my name, like, oh, right this way. And they bring us back. The restaurant's packed, and they bring us back to this private room. and this room had views of Tokyo. And they came in and started serving us. The chef comes in and is presenting us some fresh baked pastries and everything. And we're like looking at ourselves like, oh my God, this is so nice. And then the second day it was the same thing, the same incredible service, but just out in the main restaurant because the other area was full. We just happened to get lucky for that dining room. But uh, everyone feels like a VIP. And I mean, they were serving. They have caviar on the buffet, on little salmon and caviar, and I ordered truffled eggs Benedict, and everything was just so good that it's literally nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
Um, that's a lie. I will say there's one
You
thing.
are gonna complain. Okay.
Yeah, I will complain. Hopefully, they can fix this by the next time I go. The location. Just kidding.
Okay.
No.
No.
Well, the biggest complaint that people have is that it's not very close to a train station. So on all of our other hotels, we were on top of a train station. Take an elevator basically down into the train car. The Park Hyatt in Tokyo is about a 10 to 15-minute walk to Shinjuku, which is a nice neighborhood where we wanted to walk around anyways, but that's also where the closest train station is. So you could use that as a complaint if you wanted to, but they offer a shuttle.
Oh,
So, I mean,
yeah.
we didn't use the shuttle. We liked the walk.
Yeah, yeah.
It was good, but yeah, this was
So almost perfect. Not quite.
almost perfect. Yeah, maybe
Almost.
maybe they'll move the hotel by the time we get
Yeah.
there, or maybe Tokyo will extend the subway line or something. But I would not even consider that add that into anyone's decision making. This is the hotel to go to.